Mr. Speaker, I think there is a difference between Democrats and Republicans. I think Democrats have proven that we can govern, and Republicans have proven they cannot. We've seen the great things that government is capable of doing. In the last Congress, with Democrats in charge of the House, we invested to rebuild our neglected infrastructure, airports, roads, bridges, and ports, and all of our communities. We will see the benefits of that infrastructure bill for years and years to come. We brought manufacturing back to the United States. We passed the CHIPS and Science Act to drive innovation and create good-paying jobs. We made the largest investment in climate, protecting our water and our air. We strengthened our supply chains and set up new programs to support minority businesses. We lifted a record number of kids out of poverty in this country. We ensured that our veterans get the health care that they earned, and so it's possible for us to deliver for the American people, though I haven't seen much of it this year. Instead, Republicans spent a week in January trying to elect a speaker. Republicans spent the last 5 months trying to destroy everything that we built over the last 2 years. They have only enacted 3 laws in 5 months, and those laws don't do much. The bill we are debating today may become their 4th law. It would be their biggest legislative accomplishment of the year. Think about that. The biggest accomplishment will be ending a crisis that they created. We've wasted time going back and forth on how to pay our bills. The fact that we've had to bend and contort ourselves to get this done to prevent our economy from falling off a cliff because Republicans wanted to play games is unconscionable, and it doesn't bode well for the future. Finally, let me just say to my colleagues, I plead with my colleagues on the Republican side to stop this assault against the poor. Every concession in this bill, every demand that Republicans made in this bill hurts somebody and hurts the most vulnerable in our country. Going after SNAP for older people, a measly $6 a day benefit. Shame on you for doing that. We're here to help people. We're here to uplift people. We're not here to demean people. We're not here to try to punish people. And quite frankly, the narrative that the Republicans have been utilizing in this whole debate doesn't reflect the reality. Talk to the people in your district who are struggling. Let them tell you how difficult it is to make ends meet. And how maddening it is to not know whether you could put food on the table. We can do so much better. But you have to stop this assault against the poor, against the vulnerable in this country. We need to do better, and I urge all my colleagues, as we move forward in the coming months, to keep that in mind. We are here to bring everybody forward, not just a selective few. We're here to represent everybody, not just the rich and powerful and well-connected and people who give to our campaigns. And again, the contrast here, where we have members of Congress who accepted government-subsidized loan forgiveness for PPP, and they're the ones who are out here demanding that we nickel and dime programs like SNAP.
Good morning, friends. President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy have officially passed a brand new bill. This bill will prevent a debt default, but analysts say that a recession may still occur. Lawmakers in several states have confirmed that they will be putting billions of dollars towards new relief programs, which could provide eligible Americans with as much as $1,000. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to learn more about this. Also, tomorrow, I will be announcing several winners for the $75 Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. With the threat of an unprecedented U.S. debt crisis receding fast, the global economy looks to have dodged a huge shock, but there are still plenty of issues darkening the outlook. Lawmakers in the House of Representatives passed a bipartisan bill yesterday to raise the debt ceiling and allow the government to continue to pay its bills. It still requires the approval of the Senate, but the risk of a default that could have sparked a global market meltdown has all but disappeared. While an immediate crisis has likely been avoided, the list of problems that had been temporarily overshadowed by the specter of a U.S. debt default including high inflation, rising interest rates, and sluggish growth, have not gone away. There is already evidence that economic growth is stuttering in the United States and China, which is the world's number 1 and 2 economies. The U.S. economy grew far below expectations in the first quarter. Consumer spending fell for the 3rd consecutive month in April. Investors expect policymakers will hike interest rates further in the coming weeks to try and tame rising prices, both of which act as a drag on the economy. Inflation increases the cost of everyday goods and services, dampening consumption. But at the same time, interest rate hikes make loans and mortgages much more expensive, which weighs on spending by businesses and households. So the effect of higher borrowing costs has yet to be fully realized. In a report on Wednesday, analysts said a wave of defaults among U.S. companies was imminent because of the tightest monetary policy in 15 years, combined with high debt levels and lower profitability. The stimulus checks that landed in bank accounts across the country during the height of the crisis helped lift millions of Americans out of poverty. Still, there are those who have rallied against providing help, claiming the aid only leads to an increase in inflation. Even with a record number of job losses during the peak of the crisis, economists say it would have been much worse without federal stimulus payments. Without those payments, American households would have had less money to spend, leading to an even larger decline in employment. By giving families money to spend on food, utilities, and other consumer goods, those industries were shored up and able to hold on to some of their staff. According to analysts, Republican-led states tend to offer fewer benefits to their constituents. In addition, some of these states have also made it more difficult for residents to qualify for unemployment insurance. In the event of a recession, states such as these are less likely to offer the kind of assistance needed to help stabilize the economy, leaving it up to the federal government again to stimulate the economy by stimulating family budgets. A guaranteed income program in Los Angeles County will soon open applications to former foster children that will give recipients monthly payments of $1,000 for 2 years. The program is titled Breathe, will select 200 applicants to receive these payments over the course of 2 years. The window for this application will open on June 20th, 2023, and will close on July 3rd. The program selected 1,000 people last year to receive $1,000 every month for 3 years. And now the program is adding an additional 200 people who will receive the same amount every month for 2 years. The Rise Up Cambridge program is another initiative in Cambridge County, Massachusetts, that is providing many residents with extra money. Eligible residents will receive $500 of guaranteed income for 18 months. Payments are intended to help households with at least one child, and they are being funded by a $22 million commitment from Cambridge, Massachusetts. There is no restriction as to what the recipients can spend the funds on. In addition, officials have confirmed that the extra money that recipients receive from the monthly installments will not need to be reported as taxable income. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Thursday. Thank you, dear friends, for being here and for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing several winners tomorrow for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed Thursday.